Wow, 2 days in a row on Facebook and not blocked. I was on a friend of mine's thread, and they are very liberal-minded Democrat. Can't say this person is a bad person because I know them personally. I think they're a very nice person, but they're on a thread about, Donald Trump and why would somebody vote for him and this, that, and the other. I made my comments, and of course there was a couple of people on there going back and forth, and of course they were stating how everything that Donald Trump has done good was a result of what Obama started, but nobody could tell me what Obama started that he increased on. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that a couple of people got on there and they instantly start name calling, the Uncle Tom, the sellout, the this, that, and the other, without even knowing me, without having any factual information. And I don't really get upset with that because when people start with a conversation of name calling, you're showing defeat for yourself. You have nothing. You have nothing factual to say. All you have is name calling, which, like I said, I'm not that sensitive kind of guy. Nonetheless, you got all these people that are making decisions for people, and they don't even understand those particular people. We have people out there making decisions for the gay and lesbian community. We have making decisions for blacks or Hispanics or whites. And most of them haven't even talked or try to understand these different kinds of people, whatever different it is. I mean, the only time they discuss and separate us by sex or race or religion is during election season. They talk about what they're going to do for gays, what they're going to do for blacks, what they're going to do for white America, what they're going to do for poor white Americans, what they're going to do for rich black Americans, what are you going to do for the rich, what are you going to do for the poor. They talk about all this stuff. Nobody really goes over there and communicates with these people. I had a discussion with somebody. They were talking about, what do you think the problem is in the black community in inner cities? And before I could answer, she said, it's probably the lack of fathers. Okay, so you've been watching the news, whether it's Fox, MSNBC, or whatever. I have a lot of white friends who grew up without a father, who are doing very well. And I also know I have a lot of white friends that don't live in inner cities that are white, that have both parents that are in and out of jail. So it's not that. And I suggested to her, what you need to do is go to the inner cities and get to know somebody. They're all not bad. They're all not going to shoot you like the news tells you. They're not going to cut your head off or throw rocks at you. They're not going to do that. But you should go and talk to these people. See, that's why my circle is so wide. Because I do have gay friends. I do have white friends. I have poor friends. I have black friends. I have Mexican friends. I have immigrants. I have Italian immigrants. You name it. I talk to everybody. I ride a Harley. I have Harley friends. So it's easy for me not to judge. So you have all these people telling you that you should make these decisions, and they don't even know anything about you. It's kind of like watching a football game in a video I did previously. You can watch a football game, and it's easy to judge it from the sidelines. We say, oh, wow. Why did they do that? Well, how are you making decisions and you don't even know the playbook? You can't make decisions for me and you don't know my playbook. You don't know what I have in my arsenal. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what I'm doing with my life. You don't know the resources that I have or the resource that I don't have. I see people all the time that say, hey man, maybe if this happens, they should go buy this. Maybe they don't have the money to buy this. But we tend to make these decisions for people, and we don't even try to understand these people. See, the point of My American First is unity. It has nothing to do with color or religion or sexual preference or anything like that. It's about unity. It's about people understanding that you have 535 people in the House and the Senate making decisions for you, and they're not even talking to you. They don't return your phone calls. During election season, you may or may not see them out, or you'll get a pre-recorded message telling you to vote for them. They don't even have the decency to pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. Would you vote for me? This is what I believe in. They don't even knock on your door anymore. It's all automated. It's all artificial. But these are the people that make decisions for you. And trust me, whether they're Democrat or Republican, they're millionaires. And most of us are not. But millionaires are making decisions for you. And you're doing nothing about it. Besides fighting with all the broke asses like yourself. judging people on their choice and their decision of who they voted for or what they think on gay marriage. If you're not gay, don't worry about it. What they think on abortion. If you don't like it, don't get one. What you think on guns. If you don't like guns, don't buy one. It's very simple. It's a mind your business ideology. There's a lot of things I don't like. But I'm not going to force my beliefs on anybody. What I'm going to do is continue to be me and like me. A lot of people say, hey, man, you're going to have a hard road in what you're doing with this unity thing. You know, the 10% are not going to like this. You know, the globalists. You got a lot to lose. Well, I can tell you this. I'm willing to give up who I am for what I can accomplish. Is that to unify this nation? I'm not telling you to make any decisions. What I'm telling you to do is to research, look the facts, the honest facts, not from the news, the honest facts, and make your own decision. And don't judge me by mine until you read my playbook. I'm Deion Alexander, American First.